What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. It is Monday night, 26 days away. Polls came out today, Jay. We've got a question in the title of this video. What is the earliest point this season, 2025, that the Oklahoma Sooners could be ranked top 10? Polls come out today, Jay. Where was OU at?
Looks like they're at 26.
Exactly.
Receiving
They're not
votes.
on it.
They're receiving votes, Jerm. But
they're receiving votes.
The poll was very interesting. I'm not surprised OU wasn't in it at all. It doesn't surprise me really one bit. But Jerm, do you know how long it's been since they haven't been in that poll?
You'd probably have to go back to Bob Stoops' first year.
99. That's correct.
Very good. 1999
last time. So there was some
year later they won a natty, Jay.
Hey, there was some surprises. I'll admit, and let me get through some of those. And I'd like to know what the chat thinks about some biggest surprises. I'll be flat out honest. I was surprised at Michigan that high.
Yeah, that's good for OU.
Yeah, but I was surprised they're 14. Weren't you?
That's higher than I would have had them. Their defense is going to be solid.
And another one is this team, Florida.
Jay, they're getting a lot of love though.
17 though. That seemed very high to me. But
depending on Lagway's injury.
Yeah. Really, those were the main ones that stood out. Illinois, I'm not sold on Illinois. I don't believe they're a top. I don't believe they're on the verge of a top 10 team in the country, but they're ranked 12. So they're better than they've been. If they're 12 and they're in the playoff, I'd like to be the team playing them probably. I mean,
Jay, from about 8 to 25, there's not much difference.
Yeah, I mean 8. You got what? Alabama, 9 LSU.
Yeah, maybe 10 to 25.
Yeah. So, and I'm not big. I'm not bought into the Arizona State hype like last year. I'm just not.
Although you saw what Dillingham said after their last practice was they had the it. They had the it, Jay. And rankings, Sooner-thron's right. Rankings always find a way to work themselves out.
I'm glad
a lot of fans, and I'm one of them, you get bent out of shape or you get too excited about a preseason ranking. They don't mean a lot, except it does start you in a better position if you are ranked. Greg God says sunshine take from today is ET might be him and Helms may be ready. I'll lean toward the latter more so than the first. Helms is going to be the guy, I think. ET's got a lot of dudes in front of him, in my opinion.
Yeah. And
I like him a lot, though. I like him a lot.
Yeah, and Johnson says OU plays 7 of the top 18. Where will they be when they play him is the question. And the other thing is this. Jerm, your question that you posed here about when will OU be ranked top 10, could they get there? I saw everyone say if they beat Texas. I think there's a chance if they're undefeated going into Texas that they might pop them way up there.
Not top 10.
It depends on how they look. If they beat Michigan by 20 points, Jerm, there will be people that put them up there.
If they beat Michigan, they would be inside the top 25, probably around 15 or 16. They don't play anyone else.
I know they don't, but I just think sometimes they want to pump two teams. If they're both undefeated, they might. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, I agree. I think you'd probably have to beat Texas to get there, but ET showing off. Keontae Lewis looked, and Troy. Thanks for joining us tonight, Troy. Lewis looked good. And how about Arbuckle on that one catch? He was
Jay. There's people in the chat saying Caden Helms broke his hand today.
Huh?
I'm just reading the chat.
Haven't heard anything to that. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that.
Neither have I, Jay.
You know what? I just and guys, I saw today that Burks didn't practice. What? Listen, I'm fine with Burks not practicing for a while.
Where did you see it at? I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm curious where they saw the Helm stuff at. Jay, let me get through a couple of kind of basic necessities. And yeah, Burks didn't practice today. Now, FanStop said that's also what he heard. I'm curious where they heard that at.
Somebody's saying it then. I don't know where. I haven't heard.
Now, the Burks stuff was precautionary, we assume. I don't know. It's all speculation. Hey, Jay, couple logistical things I want to get to because I've been showing it each and every night. And yeah, death, fall camp injuries, death, taxes, fall camp injuries. That's getting to be kind of the mantra. Guys, couple logistics. You see the ticker at the bottom? That's for the $50 gift card. You've got to call in to be eligible for that. And you've got to tell us who's going to score the first touchdown of the year for Oklahoma. Okay? That's what that ticker is. But also, a couple of other things, Jay. Let me get to it here. We got the Fan Stop giveaway. Okay? Fan Stop shirt giveaway. Everyone, look at your screen right now. Here's how it works. Through August 18th, 6 winners will be chosen on the 19th on our live show. Okay? All winners will receive a welcome shirt from the Fan Stop. September shirt of the month and October shirt of the month, free. You got to email us at SoonerSurgePod@gmail.com. We've got several who have entered. Live show on the 19th. We will spin a wheel and pick the 6 winners. Also, right here, new OU shirt design each month, free shipping, 3 great options to choose from. Some have long sleeves, some have hoodies included. thefanstop.com/OU. There's the link. Use code SURGE, get 10% off your first 3 months. Now, Fan Stop, great people, great things. Check them out. Jay, every night, I have a really strong feeling that every night from now until the season starts, this is what we're going to be doing on the live, talking about injuries that people are speculating on. Again, did someone drop it in where they heard that?
Well, I think 918 said he heard the same thing. So obviously somebody, one of the insiders probably put it out there that said that. But I mean, I'll wait and see. I mean, I'm not denying anything. I don't know. I mean,
Texas had an elite lineman that's out for the year. Is that a Schmitty issue?
No, nobody said it was, Jerm.
You get what I'm saying, Jay?
No, I don't really. I really don't.
Okay, fine.
I don't know. Nobody even said that name, Jerm. Yeah, the right
Schmitty's
tackle
been mentioned several times in the chat.
The right tackle that they lost he was competing for the starting job with Brandon Baker, and I mean that hurts their depth for sure. So, but yeah, I hate injuries, man. Hate it all around. Just not a fan.
I'm not too concerned right now either, Jackson. I'm not too concerned right now. But
and you're right. It could mean a lot of things. You're right. And so we'll have to wait and see probably. Wait and see what happens. Ron agrees with you, Jerm. Hey, the other thing today that I saw on Twitter, all-time 5 stars. This is a Rivals ranking, Jerm. All-time 5 stars, and they listed 1 through 32. How many from Oklahoma do you think were on that list?
Well, I guess 2, but then you told me right before we hit live that there were 3. So
what would be the
Harris? Tommy Harris is probably 1.
Yeah, he's one of them.
AD.
Yeah.
Man, the third one, did they come straight to OU or were they a transfer?
Oh, yeah. A big-time name. I mean, same position as Harris, man.
Gerald McCoy.
How many does Texas have in that list?
I would say 7.
1.
Really? Whoa.
Vince Young. It's only 1.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Trey Matoyer. Look at Chief Keef, Trey Matoyer.
Let me make sure I'm right, but I believe they only had 1. Yeah, I think they only had 1. That's crazy, isn't it?
It's going to be very intriguing to see how early they go. Like right now, if I'm OU, I'm throwing ET out there against Illinois State. I'm throwing some young guys out, Kearney, ET, Satania, and saving the Gibsons until Michigan at least, if they're not ready. Like you don't need to rush them back, I don't think.
Hey, Dalpo's asked about what position for Mount Rushmore. How about
kicker?
No, I don't want to do kicker yet. We're going to wait we're going to just like fantasy draft. Kicker is going to be last year.
Last pick.
Let's go straight cornerback. Has to be a cornerback, not safety. Straight cornerback.
Was Caleb on the list, Jay?
Caleb was not on the list. Well, unless he was listed as USC. Hang on.
Satania is young at OU. He's a new guy, a newbie.
Yeah,
okay.
Caleb was on the list. It has OU and USC, so I guess you can say 4.
Yeah, OU recruited him for sure.
Yeah. Good job,
Jay,
Malcolm.
Johnson's right. Derek Strait's on the Mount Rushmore. 100%.
Derek Strait would be on mine.
Is Zach Sanchez? For me, you're going to go some older guys.
Now,
I think you got to go some older guys on this one.
Antonio Perkins, maybe because his punt return, but not for defensive.
Coleman's not on my Mount Rushmore. Now, a lot of you guys are saying new, but there's some old guys.
Dixon. Now, safety, though, right? I mean, I guess you could say probably.
Yeah, you're wanting pure corners.
I guess Dixon. Brooks and Chatham. Talking about the guy being injured. Yeah, but hey, KB, to be fair, they haven't all these guys that O-line has that they have on the O-line at Texas. I agree they're talented, but they haven't played a whole lot. That's the one question is how they play. Specifically first game of the year. But I agree they're really talented guys. Really talented. Strait, Sanchez, Dom Franks, and Aaron. I'm sorry, Aaron Coleman's not top defensive.
And Dom Franks, Jay and I almost beat in flag football in an adult flag football tournament. So yeah, can't vote him.
Strait, Wofolk, Hurst, Walker. Now maybe Walker, Marcus Walker.
Yeah,
Man,
Hurst. No,
this is a tough one, Jerm.
What about the guy? Was it Belser? Justin Belser. He was. What are you calling cap on?
About the flag football tournament.
Jay, were you there? Yeah.
I was there.
We were in the finals, were we not, Jay?
We were.
Were they in the finals? No, they weren't.
Hey, KB, you say they played quite a bit. All I've heard from national people is that this O-line is going to be interesting because they lost so much. Didn't they lose three to the draft?
I believe so, Jay.
If they lost three to the draft, wouldn't that just leave two that have played?
It was Jason Belser. That's the kid I was thinking of. And hey, by the way, the kid from Edmond is Reggie Smith. I think you're thinking of Edmond Santa Fe, but he was more of a safety.
See, KB, you're saying they lost four to the draft. If they lost four to the draft, then how do they have guys that have played a lot? They might have played, but I'm talking about meaningful situations. And hey, I'm not saying they're not going to be good at O-line. I'm just saying they're talented, but they haven't played. I don't think they played a ton of meaningful snaps. I agree they played a little bit, but I don't think they played meaningful snaps. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. I don't follow it that closely, so I don't know.
E.T., I don't know his exact height, but yeah, he's around 6'2", I think. And I like E.T. a lot. And I saw someone said RSJ was just pretty much hugging Huggins. He was all over him.
Yeah,
I noticed that. The secondary guys, even though there were some catches made, here's a couple things that just stood out to me. There were some tough catches made. Kudos to those guys. The secondary is pretty much on them. I know it was like a 7-yard little battle they had going on, but I tell you what, something that surprised me. Jaden Ott ran up to Kip Lewis, gave him a little jab step, and Kip's right there. And I know people are thinking, well, Kip can't guard Ott. Listen, the separation that Jaden Ott got as soon as he cut outside, you could see it just extending. If he had more room on the sideline, he was going to be 3-4 yards ahead of Kip Lewis. And Kip Lewis is a good cover guy. I also noticed Kendall Daniels just pretty much took care of Jaron Kanik. Guys, Kendall Daniels is going to win most every matchup in coverage against tight ends. He is.
But Jerm, didn't Ott drop the ball?
It was poorly thrown. He
hit him in the hands.
He was on the ground for it, Jay.
Wait, are we talking about the same play?
The one I'm talking about, Jaden Ott almost was on the ground to try to catch the ball.
The one I'm talking about
past his fingertips.
No, he reached down, he dropped it.
It was past his fingertips.
No, it wasn't. He dropped it, Jerm.
That's what I saw, Jay.
It hit him in the hands.
Okay, that's what I saw, Jay.
Jerm,
I'll have to rewatch it. I'm not going to say Monday armchair quarterback on a media post.
There's only been one video post of it, and he absolutely hit him in the hands.
Okay, I guess I'm watching something different on that play.
standing straight up, clear drop. Yeah, that's what I saw too.
I for sure saw him reaching for it, but that was me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Mess.
Wow.
I see you joking around, Jackson. We need to open the phone lines, don't we?
Yeah, open the phone lines. Hey, guys, check out the Fan Stop, thefanstop.com. Again, if you want to be part of the giveaway, you got to email us at soonersurgepod@gmail.com. But really, sign up for the Shirt of the Month Club. You get a new design each and every month. We're both wearing examples of some, but great stuff. You can even go in the past and buy some of the previous Shirt of the Month clubs, but it's great stuff. Sign up. You don't forget about it. Sign up and forget about it, and you'll get a new shirt every month. You don't have to worry about wearing the same one. You get a new one every month. Phone lines are going to be open. You see it there in the chat. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about, except maybe not injuries. We got Platoon 20 on. Speaking of injuries, we got the Dr. Platoon 20 on the line tonight.
Hey, guys. What's up?
What's up, man?
You know, I hope during the season, speaking of the doctor thing, I hope I don't have to come on here a lot and talk about injuries. If I'm having to come on here and talk about injuries a lot, I'm going to be very disappointed. I hope I don't have to mention that the entire season.
Well, Platoon, they're already mentioning Helms with a broken hand, but that can mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully it's nothing too major. Okay, anyway, Hall of Fame on the Mount Rushmore of cornerbacks. So the first three I mentioned are gimmies. I think you guys will probably come to the fourth one. I'm gonna blow your mind with one from out of left field. Okay, so number one, I got Derek Strait, obvious choice. Yep. Number two, I got Ricky Dixon.
Yeah.
Number three, I got Brandon Everidge. He was really good too. But the fourth one, most people don't even know that this guy was so familiar. He's a blast from the past. 1946 through 49, he had 18 career interceptions. He leads Oklahoma in career interceptions. Can you guys guess who his hint? He is more associated with a different football program than he is with Oklahoma.
I'm not sure who it is.
Darryl Royal, who played
Royal.
He still leads the OU history books. He has 18 career interceptions. He had 3 against Oklahoma State or Oklahoma A&M back then. The number 2 on the list is Dixon. He had 17 career. But anyway, I mean, obviously, this was in the 1940s. He was there from 46 to 49. But anyway, he was I thought I'd throw him out there. He's out of left field. Most people don't even know that he even played at OU. So.
That is true. A lot of people only associate him with Texas.
And Everidge, I would put at safety, though.
He's a safety. He's not a corner at all.
That defensive back.
Yeah, that's true.
But Royal's a good Royal. I didn't even cross my mind. And
yeah,
I thought even name guys that. What about Trey Norwood?
Yeah, he's good too. Yeah. Another thing I was going to bring up is the strength of schedule. I know it's just based on preseason rankings, and that's going to change a lot. But 247 Sports has OU as the hardest rated schedule in college football. We play, depending on how you count it, it's either 7 or 8 top 25 teams. The Gators are up there too. I think they play 3 in the top 10. So it's probably Oklahoma, Florida.
And Arkansas is up there too.
Yeah, Arkansas is a really tough schedule. I think one of the Big Ten teams, Wisconsin, is really good. But anyway, we're right there. I don't think we can get to the top 10 unless we beat Texas. Unless the only caveat to that would be is if we absolutely roll everybody by 40 plus, maybe we could get there before Texas. But we'd have to demolish everybody, and even that's a stretch. I don't see it until Texas. If we just play them close, if we play close games on all of them, if we beat Michigan and Texas, that should be enough to get us in the top 10.
Do it. That would do it for sure.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
You guys have a good one.
Hey, thank you, Platoon. Hey, Jay, one thing is, do you know who OU plays right after Texas?
Is it South Carolina, I believe? At
South Carolina. So that could be a short-lived ranking. Now, Chief says Norwood, Sanchez. We're talking about Mount Rushmore. Chief, Zach Sanchez was a really good corner at OU.
Hey, Jackson brought up Trey Brown. I mean, I would put Trey Brown ahead of Norwood.
Guys, Zach Sanchez was really good.
Oh, I think Sanchez is really good, Jerm. I would agree.
Chief keeps acting like he doesn't even belong in the conversation. Random, but 32 years ago, 918 says, Nolan Ryan knotted up Okie Lights, Robin Ventura.
I saw that.
Dude, Nolan Ryan was just a man's man, dude. That dude pitching was unbelievable, man. I used to love the Nolan Ryan, Mike Scott days. Roy Williams, I do not consider a DB. Well, he's a DB, but he's not a corner. We're talking straight corners here. Roy Williams was not a corner. Okay? I don't think so. Big Orange says, how cool would it be to see the Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl, fellas? I'm a Tennessee Vols and Titans fan, but I still – Bills Mafia is one of the best out there. It is. It's one of the best, Bills Mafia. The stuff they've been through, man.
Yeah, I agree. And, hey, Tommy, I see Derek Strait. Well, there's a few you can't take off. Like, Derek Strait has to be on the list. If you consider Ricky Dixon as far as a cornerback, because he played some, he has to be on the list. I mean, those guys have to be on the list.
Hey, Jackson, we cannot compare Paul Skeens to Nolan Ryan right now. Can't. He's
yet.
Not today's Nolan Ryan.
Not yet. He's only been in the league.
There isn't a today's Nolan Ryan.
Well, you can't compare him because he's only been in the league a couple of years. I mean, do you remember when Kerry Wood came out at Chicago?
Oh, Kerry Wood was unbelievable early.
And then he got injured, and I mean, so he didn't make the long haul like Nolan Ryan did. Do you remember Nolan Ryan's counterpart at Houston?
I said Mike Scott.
No, you already said that?
Yeah, were you listening?
No, I tuned you out for a second.
Hey, now here's a name that I'd forgotten about. Fleming.
Yeah, he's not in my top, but I did forget about him. You know, you could also say
Jordan Thomas.
Michael Thompson.
Michael Thompson's a good name out of Bristow. That's a good name.
Yeah, I mean, that year when they had Strait and Thomas together, didn't they?
I want to get you.
Who was the two defensive backs for Oklahoma, not safeties, in the national championship season?
Wasn't it Woolfolk and Strait?
Yeah, I think it was Woolfolk. He took over, didn't he? I'm trying to remember.
I believe it was Woolfolk and Strait. Now, you talk about some size at corner.
Was Strait there that year? I don't think Strait was there. Was he?
The Natty year?
Maybe he was.
Strait was a true freshman. He had the pass breakup against OSU, the big tight end.
Why are you screaming?
Derek Strait was absolutely phenomenal that year.
Why are you screaming?
You're an OU fan. You didn't know Derek Strait was on the Natty team?
Now Jerry says Strait and Thompson.
Yeah. Woolfolk moved to the receiver, Jay.
That's right. He moved to receiver.
Woolfolk moved to receiver that year because he caught the acrobatic play against
Nebraska. That's right. That's a good point.
Now, Aaron brings up a good name. Zach Henderson.
Yeah, that's a good one. He's definitely in my top 6. It's tough to pick 4. It's tough to pick.
Derek Strait arguably had the best freshman season in the history of OU football. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard to argue, Jerm.
I mean, obviously, Adrian Peterson's freshman year.
There's the lineup, and that's right. Ante Jones, that's a really good secondary. Now, where was Thatcher?
Thatcher was a nickel guy.
Yeah, okay.
Thatcher was a nickel guy and a special teams guy.
Redshirt freshman Strait. Now, not true freshman, but still. Come on, Benjamin.
Was he a redshirt freshman?
I think he was, Jerm. I think he redshirted in 99. I believe he did. Yeah. Yeah, we need to figure this out. Maybe Hunter can figure it out for tomorrow night. We need to poll it. Start polling these things.
Hey, Ricky Dixon, we would consider at safety. Not.
Well, I don't know. I think
speaking of this year's cornerback room, is Hawkins a sleeper in the cornerback room? Drum said he'll be.
I don't think he is.
Look, Brandon Drum can think that. I personally don't.
I think there's too many guys like the Guillory.
Full.
Guillory, man.
First off, Guillory's going to be ahead of him.
The other one's Newcomb.
Jacoby Johnson, Gentry Williams, Devon Jordan, Eli Bowen, Kendall Dolby. There's 7. I haven't even gotten to all of them.
Hey, the more I think about this with Platone, I think Darrell Royal may have to be on it.
I agree. It's just because no one.
It's so long ago.
So long ago, but Darrell Royal absolutely would be on the Mount Rushmore. Remember Mount Rushmore, what it was made for, Jay? It was about someone who was brought on and not just the best, but who initiated change, who was one of the originals. So there's that.
Day. The most slept on guy in the cornerback room. Day.
Now, Jeremiah Newcomb made a play today.
Yeah, I like him.
I like Amarian Robinson.
Yeah, he got cooked today by Helms. But I like him a lot too.
Helms looked really good.
I like him a lot too. Hey, let's get to trivia tonight. You ready for it?
Do it, Jay.
Let's get to trivia. Check out Sugar 66. If you want candy, desserts, check them out. They have 2 locations, one in Mother Road Market there in Tulsa and near downtown. Also one in Catoosa near the Blue Whale. Most people are familiar with that. Check them out. Very own 918 from the show, who wins trivia about 90% of the time, owns these 2 locations, and check them out. Sugar 66. Here we go with trivia tonight. Trivia tonight, I think it's going to be harder than you'd think. But how many days are we away from football, Jeremy?
26, Jason.
26. One of a really good 26 for Oklahoma that you don't talk about a whole lot is Damian Williams, running back. Everybody knows his long run against Texas, right? Still goes down one of the history books. I mean, it was a great run, long run. What was the current score of that game when that happened? That's the trivia. What was the score of the Oklahoma-Texas game when Williams made the house call? There you go. That is the question. 6-2 right there. Man, that was quick, Aaron. Very quick. 6-2. Sooner Thron, you were close, but it was 6-2. Wow. Good job, Aaron. Way to be on it tonight. Very quick answer. Oh, the block was epic. And then he juked. The trivia question I was going to go with was, who did he juke out of their jock strap for Texas? I couldn't see the number. Couldn't see it. But man, he made a great juke. Because that play, if you remember that, Jerm, even after he broke through the line of scrimmage, there's nobody that thought he was going to take that house. The way the defenders had the angle, it was just like there wasn't much there, and then he's gone.
Yeah. Perkins, man. People forget about Perkins. Hey, I got a name for you, Jay, that people want to forget because of some plays that he wasn't great on. But he was a dude a couple years as Parnell Motley.
Oh, I like Motley.
I like Parnell Motley. He was a baller. He was competitive. He's fired up.
Motley, the thing about Motley early on is he got beat a lot, but then he would make plays. But I think last part of his career, I think he was really good. I liked it. And I liked that he talked to the guy that I thought was overrated at Oklahoma. Do you know what I'm going to say?
Jordan Thomas.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I already knew that. Hey, Jay, I want to say that, Tony Jefferson's amazing. Still playing in the league. Colvin was pretty good, 918 guy, Owasso. Joe Russell, we're talking about cornerback, Mount Rushmore. We're talking about what's the earliest point in this season that OU could be ranked in the top 10. For me, it would have to be right after the Texas game, but more likely would probably be right after the South Carolina game. If OU were to go undefeated, beat Texas, and then back it up with a win at South Carolina, you're talking national championship hopes at that point.
If they're 7-0?
Yes.
Well, if they're 7-0 and they beat Michigan, Texas, and South Carolina, you got to start thinking they're pretty dang good, Jerm.
Yeah. And speaking of cornerbacks,
that's one of the dumbest statements you've ever said in your life.
Speaking of cornerbacks this year, we've said it before, the cornerback room does not have to be
they need to be good.
Let me finish. They don't have to be guys that are going to be on an island and just be able to cover guys all night long. They're going to have to cover guys probably around 3 to 5 seconds, because that's all the quarterback should have time for if the D-line is what is as advertised. Because if it is, the secondary is going to look way better than maybe it actually is. That's kind of how these things go.
Yeah. Where's Ron with his bag? Dante Nicholson. Somebody said, I'm going to get you. I don't know what year, but.
Don't forget that Tommy Harris made those corners a lot better. Dusty Dvorak made them a lot better. Dan Cody, Eric Stryker, they made the DBs better.
Hey, did you watch any of the player and coach interviews today? Did you see Chavis?
I didn't see any of it, Jay.
I just really like Chavis. I love the way he talks. I think he doesn't just give you the status quo answer. I like that he seems like he's being pretty transparent when he talks. I like that. No, like fooling around, talking about Taylor Wine, talking about Okoye, just the edge room. PJ talked about PJ a little bit. And I think he was spot on with what he said on some things. I really enjoyed his. I just like listening to him a lot. I'll say this: out of all the coaches on that staff, he might be the one I'd like to play for the most. Other than Brent Venables, I'm saying like just as assistant coaches, he'd probably be the one to me. As a player, I think he's a player's coach, but also, man, look at RMT. He called people out on that one. He said, some of you guys, I remember you saying you don't have third year of RMT. You're like, I don't know about RMT. He's like, ankles can cause issues, man. You can't be an edge with the ankle injury. And look at PJ. He's been banged up. So now Todd Bates would be a tough one to argue with.
I agree. I actually know some coaches that heard Todd Bates at an FCA breakfast at the coaches convention. He had so many acronyms with the word faith. They said this dude was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Got to be tough. The Ohio State. Yeah. How about number 1 versus number 2? Has that ever happened? Week 1?
To start the season?
Has that ever happened?
I would say it has. I can't think of a time when it did, but I would think it has.
That's going to be, man, it's going to be here before you know it, Jaron. 26 days and counting. Thompson and Stray. People are still now saying what we brought up earlier. I think it'll be a good game. Are you picking the game yet? Are you going to pick yet? Or are you waiting to get
Ohio State, Texas?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to pick it. I mean, I have thoughts on it, but I'm going to wait to pick it.
What are your thoughts?
I just can't wait for OU. I can't wait to see the scheme that Buckle's going to throw out there. I can't wait to see Mateer in action, just to see what his focus is, how good he looks off receivers, how quick his release is, decisiveness and getting after and running the ball or stepping back in the pocket, his pocket presence and awareness. I'm curious to see Troy Everett taking the helm at center, seeing the communication structure across the front end. I'm curious to see Jay Knott get in the open space, open field, and take one and make a house call. I want to see on Deion Burks going across the middle. I want to see guys getting hits on defense. I want to see strip sacks. I want to see interceptions early. And even though I'm going to be, hey, it's Illinois State, there are some things to see and note, even in that game.
I agree. Hey,
Score's not one of them. But you can see schematically what Buck's going to try to do, and you can even see schematically BV and what they're going to do on calling some blitzes and stuff. I just can't wait, man.
Hey, did you see Bruce Feldman's freak list today?
I did not. Who's on it?
OU has 2 players on it. Who would you guess?
R. Mason Thomas?
No.
What do you mean freak list?
It's on his freak list. I'm just saying.
Danny Okoye?
Who are the top 80? No. Jaden Ott.
Oh, different than I'm thinking of freak.
And RSJ.
Yeah, Jay, I think this. Now, look, you and I both, we're Broken Arrow football fans. We went to school in Broken Arrow. We went to every game. We watched RSJ play receiver and defense, and we knew he was different. Guys, RSJ has a chance to make people forget about Billy. Make people forget about Billy Bowman very quickly.
What's the ceiling on draft for him, do you think? What round?
I think he's
like Bowman?
I think he's easily a second round pick.
Oh, you got okay.
If he plays well this year.
Hey, Peter asked earlier, Jerm. We were doing Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore potato chips. What would you have?
Of potato chips or chips?
Chips, man.
You said potato chips.
Okay, chips. Got to have Doritos nacho. That's classic.
Cheese Dorito nachos. Sour cream and onion Lays are up there for me. I love Funyuns.
Oh, golly.
I love
Seriously?
me some baked Lays, but right now my favorite chip, white cheddar Cheetos.
The Simply ones?
Oh, white cheddar Cheetos, unreal.
Not there with you on this one.
Now, Chief Keef, what is this in reference to? It looks like it's in reference to
Mateer, talking about his throwing motion. Throwing motion. I don't care as long as you get there.
well, no. Here's what I would say about what Johnson talks about Mateer, and then I see Chief Keef. He says he doesn't like it. It worries me with the step up in competition. Let me throw some names. Did Bernie Kosar's throwing motion, was it a problem? Was Dan Marino's a problem? Is Patrick Mahomes' throwing motion an issue? No, and no.
There you go. I guess you answered that question for yourself there, Jeremy.
I did.
There was a comment up here I was going to get to. See if I can find it. Second was a position.
It's white cheddar Cheetos, not white cheddar Doritos. Do they have white cheddar Doritos?
Yeah, that's true. Tim Tebow's another.
Tim Tebow did a jump pass and short passes and ran the ball and was pretty good in the SEC.
Yeah. There was I wish I could remember the comment. I can't find it.
Wheels and levers. I get his mechanics are different. You say it's hard to be consistent. Mahomes isn't comparable. Why is he not comparable? I'm not comparing. Listen, people need to realize when there's a comparison made, it doesn't mean you're comparing the player to that player. Can we understand what a comparison is here? Jay, you mess it up all the time. People in the chat, they don't realize what a comparison is. I'm comparing a throwing motion to a throwing motion. Patrick Mahomes' throwing motion isn't textbook. Yet, he easily was in the league and has been phenomenal in the MVP. John Mateer's throwing motion isn't textbook. Didn't say he's going to be the MVP in the NFL. Didn't say he's going to be Patrick Mahomes. I said it's a comparable throwing motion in the fact that it's out of the ordinary a little bit.
Hey, Sooner Cowboy, I only saw maybe one, but maybe I didn't see them all. Hey, Caleb Williams he's not, from what I've heard at practices, he's not looking that great.
Struggling a little, Jay.
Maybe I was right on him.
Time will tell.
Still got a lot of time. But
I'm trying to think of other guys whose throwing motion just was. Actually, I got one. I don't think Kyler Murray's throwing motion was.
Hey, would you agree or disagree with this? Mentally and reading defenses trumps throwing motion.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
You won a natty with the guy who throwing motion, Josh Heupel. Yeah, Kyler had a baseball throw.
Yeah, I agree. I think he'll be good enough to win a lot of games. And
I was talking to someone earlier. I'm just going to say this. It's going to be my go-to anytime before the season. When the season starts, I'll change it. But before the season, anytime someone says something about Mateer, anytime someone says something about whoever, I've got my answer. So go ahead, Jake. Say something about Mateer that's negative. Go.
Just hadn't played the competition.
Would you rather have Jackson Arnold? Okay, that's my answer. Ask me another one, Jay, about Mateer. Say something about Mateer.
What do you think as far as he did turn the ball over some last year?
Would you rather have Jackson Arnold?
He does take a lot of risks throwing the ball into coverage.
Would you rather have Jackson Arnold?
Yeah, I see where you're going, Jeremy.
I think it trumps any answer.
I agree with you. Hey, Gray God, listen. We were doing not live shows at the time. We were doing an actual podcast. And I'll go find the clips when he was at OU. When he was at OU, my exact take was most overhyped quarterback to ever play. Do you remember, Jeremy?
Oh, yeah.
I just and listen, the reason I say overhyped is I don't think he'll ever win a Super Bowl, and I don't know.
That's in rare company, Jay.
No, but I don't. What the stats?
Winning a Super Bowl.
No, but I'm saying I just don't know if he'll ever really.
He may not, Jay. Hey,
and that has nothing to do with OU at all. I mean,
PA announcement. You is me. I know what you're saying here. Wait, go back up there.
What were you on?
Johnson's saying sometimes I make people feel bad when they simply ask a question by raising my voice. Guys?
Yeah, he does all the time to me. Jack.
First off, Jay, you grew up with me. If I raise my voice and start yelling when you ask a question, it means I care. Take it as a compliment. Take it as a compliment. If you feel bad because I'm raising my voice, I'm sorry. But I'm not changing it.
Hey, Greg, God, this has nothing to do about Baker, has nothing to do about Kyler. I'm just telling you the year he played at Oklahoma, before he left, I said there was some things that I thought watching him that he tried to do. He had plays he could have made, and he held the ball or wanted to run it instead of just hitting an open guy, or he would try to take.
You were, Jay. I was defending Caleb, and you were ripping him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying with playing within the offense is what I'm saying. That's my.
In fact,
my number one concern about Caleb in the NFL is, can he play within the offense? I don't think he played within Lincoln's offense, guys. I think that was part of the problem. He was great at USC, but I think there was times where he held onto the ball and then wanted to make this miraculous play when he had a guy just throw the ball and get more yards. That's all.
Hey,
and I may be dead wrong, Greg. I may be dead wrong on him.
Yes, Sooner Guy 100. We heard at the beginning, people are dropping it in there. I'm going to be one who's going to wait to hear what things actually are. Jay, there was a comment, and Greg God, I think, said it. I've never really even hyped Kyler Murray in the NFL.
Well, he's talking about the chat. He's talking about the chat.
But I'm saying Kyler Murray, I don't know. Don't know, man.
You're funny when you're loud. I don't know if it's funny. That's Aaron. Aaron, you need to be my microphone or something, because that's a way better way to put it than I was saying it. That's exactly what I'm saying.
In other words, you need a spokesperson.
Maybe so, Jaron. But Aaron said it perfectly. Played like it was his backyard instead of within the system. That's what I'm talking about. That's my number one complaint with Caleb Williams. He has all the talent in the world. He's great. He's so athletic. He's really good passer. He can run. I don't know if he has it in him to play within the system. And I think Ben Johnson is already having issues with it, just from some tape I've seen. So I hope Caleb Williams kind of grows out of it and becomes more part of the system, because I think he has so much talent. That's all. Better way to put it, Aaron. Thank you. We need BV to be loud again, Max says. Kyler has been solid, but has never had great offensive pieces. I don't know about Jackson. He had some really good offensive pieces. Maybe not great, but he had some good ones.
He's had some talent.
Doesn't he? He has a good one now. He's got pretty good receivers now, doesn't he?
Guys, we are going to hear the injury.
Yep.
I don't know, Jay. I don't really want to talk about it. The injury stuff, I just until I get
Harrison's there.
Harrison McBride, yeah. Kirk, I believe they had Christian Kirk.
Is he still there? I need to start looking at fantasy. I need to start looking at NFL for fantasy, man.
Yeah, about that time, Jay. Hey, it's also time to check out the Fan Stop at thefanstop.com. Sign up for their Shirt of the Month Club. Choose one of the 3 packages. Jay, can you put the next Shirt of the Month Club up here real quick? There it is right there, Sooner Nation. You've got to sign up by August 20th to receive that one. Now, if you win the Fan Stop giveaway, you'll get that one and the October and a welcome shirt. In order to do that, you got to email us at SoonerSurgePod@gmail.com. But if you sign up for the Shirt of the Month Club, use code SURGE, please. You'll get 10% off your first 3 months. Kevin and those guys at Fan Stop, it's just a great, great, great company, great people. They do a lot of things, just really, really great. Hey, Jay, Joe says don't talk about injuries.
Let's not do it.
That may be one of the hardest things to do, chat. From now till football. it'd be impossible. It wouldn't
26.
be able to happen.
Jerm, it's not even during the fall camp. It's going to be all season, but because of last year. But hey, one thing we didn't talk about, maybe we talk about it tomorrow. I don't know. Nagy's comment today on Twitter.
Pretty much dismissed fall camp.
Well, pretty much dismissed depth charts, which we all knew. I mean,
fall camp depth charts.
But what's crazy is, maybe I'm wrong, but didn't Brent Venables always say depth charts are important? Didn't?
Yes.
And then Nagy comes out today saying they're the most overrated thing you've ever seen. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Maybe I'm wrong on Brent Venables.
Part of that is for players to hear.
What?
Is part of that for players to hear?
I don't know what it's for. I think Nagy kind of speaks his mind. But I wouldn't even put fall in there. I think depth charts in general. Hey,
no, I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it. I'm going to one up you right now. I'm going to one up you.
Wait, how many times last year did they put
I'm going to one up you.
How many times last year did they put depth chart out before the game, and it wasn't even, when they started the game, it was nothing like it.
Here's how I'm going to one up you. You said camp depth charts are silly. I'm going to one up you.
Depth charts are silly.
Nope. OU depth charts are silly.
No, it's not just OU.
OU depth charts are silly. They didn't even tell anything.
All depth charts, Jeremy, not just OU. Come on.
You study other teams' depth charts? You can't comment on other teams.
Forgot about this. We got to leave this dangling for tomorrow night. I forgot about it tonight, Jeremy.
Yeah, we'll bring that. We'll tease it up for tomorrow night.
Hey, Teresa, do me a favor. Tomorrow night at the beginning of the show, remind me on this. It'll bring up a good discussion. I think it'll bring up a little heated discussion tomorrow night. So, I think it will be a very interesting topic tomorrow if we start off with that.
Hey, Tommy Tough Knuckles. Coach speak is so annoying when you're losing. Coach speak is less annoying when you start winning. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
It increases in credibility when they start winning. Hey, Jay.
I'm not going to let you prep.
Jay, tomorrow, though, a little teaser. We're going to release a video that talks about it's old school. It's Jay debating versus me on if OU makes the playoff at 9-3. And that'll be a good topic for tomorrow night since we'll already have debated it in a video.
That's right.
So, hey, guys, check out the fan stop. If you're in the Tulsa area, go to Sugar 66. Hit the like before you leave tonight. Thanks for being here with us on this marvelous Monday night. We hope you have a terrific Tuesday. We will see you all tomorrow night. And guess what? One of Jay's favorite players tomorrow away from first game. 25 days away, Justin Broyles. Speaking of cornerbacks, and one of the elite cornerbacks of all time. Just kidding. Justin Broyles it is. But, hey, we'll catch y'all tomorrow night.
It's a good